What is up, crawler fans, RC enthusiasts, and social media surfers? I'm your boy Josh with MOFO RC, and come hang out with me as we battle the range and show off 5 Slayers, dude. Let's go. So, man, I hope you guys are doing good. Here we go. First up, we got Cecil's RTR. He was the first one to go. We got a Truggy in long, running a Cedar, powered by Python, Furatech style, running 3S. Look at him go. So, number one, we did not hit the line. The freaking guinea pig here. He hits not the right line. So, the key to this feature you will see with all the rest of the guys is to balance that first V right there, to balance that. And then once you're balanced and get some traction, just keep it rolling. So, we got it balanced. We're going slow though, and we lose momentum. And without the momentum and these tires, there is no way we're pushing up on the range today. So what I needed to do right here was back up, get a clean reverse, get completely reset, and not try to push this. Gate, that's the end of that, dude. Freaking A. Oh, look at the cool little pull out at the end. Nice, dude. Showing off. Okay, here we go. Buggy in medium plus. Okay, so we have a little bit of a longer front end. Why would you want to do that? Well, maybe you wanted to do that for bigger tires or whatever. That was too easy. So what happens, see what happens when you line it up, dude, and you just hit it with a little bit of momentum. Looks like we did that before. Same thing. Here we go. Mono TS1 long plus. So that was number one. Those tires sucked, but any of these tires would do the same thing if I tried the obstacle the same way as before. It takes just a little bit. It takes a lineup, and then it takes a little bit of throttle. Here we go. Look at the TRX, dude. This is a not fair battle. You just got to go a little bit slow. Okay, here we go. Gate 2. Come on, dude. Oh my gosh, it's looking sketchy, dude. I know the angle doesn't really show off there, but it's definitely a hard turn right there. And you can just see these tires, especially, every time you move, you see them just walk sideways. That's the long lug. It's just walking. The actual lug, it lets go and moves over and then reconnects, and then lets go and moves over and reconnects as the other lugs around it connect and touch. Right? It just bends and flexes. Here we go. Clean. Pretty good. We had to turn out another one, dude. See, that one also a little bit tippy. You can tell I'm not used to driving the little bit tippier rigs. We run Trixies. So these things are super duper awesome. However, when you go beyond and you run Trixies, you get kind of spoiled, dude. So you got to get used to running your rigs and knowing what they can get away with, because you get used to a lot more. So also with the shorties, dude, the angle does stack up a lot and stack up real quick. So this is a shorty in comparison to what I was running. Shorty being about 151, 152 millimeters on the medium plus. Okay, here we go in the actual, my shortest rig that we offer, although you could build it with the long fronts in the rear and be a shorty short, an actual like JLU, although it'd probably be a little bit short. So the reason for that is because, I guess it's because the chassis is wider. I'm not really sure. We should have been the same length, but we turned out to be like 1 millimeter short. I don't know, than we used to be. I don't know. All right, here we go, dude. We have the Mono TS1, dude. So the TS1 does not go on the Mono. I had to modify the cab just a little bit. It was just sitting there. It was an older version. Everybody else had a cool body, and so I was like, dude, I want to put a body on the Mono. So I grabbed this. I put this crazy ass paint job on here just super duper quick. It was literally dry to the touch, and I threw them on there. I literally painted it for this video just to get something on there so that it wasn't black. It was too dark. But even the green is too dark. That was actually like a bright neon green. It's just over the black. And so you could see, I think I did white on the bottom. I did a little bit of white first, and then that's why you could see the two colors. So there was just a white over the black at the bottom fade, and then come on. So with these guys, I took this high route just because, not because I had to, just because it's nasty. So because I wanted to show off this, this is what Trixies can do. Also, so this rig is freaking 195 millimeters. So like I've said before, what's the best rig that you could run on the rocks? Well, it should show the medium. I just hit the one gate on the turnaround, you'll see. Other than that, dude, it was the easiest one to drive by far. By far. So this one is the hardest to drive by far, even though we get a super duper clean run. Basically, I think everybody ties pretty close to a tie. I think it was decided by our rollover. I think one car maybe only got it. I don't remember. Let's just watch it, dude. I'll just watch it. Let's go TRX. So again, this is the TRX Prime with the all-new Truggy cage. It will be listed this week. It's not listed yet, and I will have a build, at least a little talk breakdown for anybody who does want to buy one. So I do have a build to do this week. Here we go. I also will be building another Evo this week, and I will be showing that off. So these are, you know, the Evo is a little bit more simpler build, the Prime being much more crazy. So here we go, looking good, Cecil. Again, see the tires? They have like this like level of grip that you're like, oh yeah, they're good. And then as soon as they do something, they just start chattering and let go. So, you know, it's just one of those, on the right rocks, they're amazing. If they're smooth face, it's not grippy at all. So I did feel like, just the right terrain, those tires did work really good. All right, here we go. In the 57 millimeter Tri-Rax tires on the rat face, our scale face rattlers. I always say the rat face. It's scale face, dude. Scale face rattlers, dude. These things are freaking awesome. We do have them in 1.0 and 1.3, depending on which class you are running. But if you have to have a 1.0 face and you just love rattlers, well, hey, I got you hooked up, dude. We got a cool method-looking wheel, and look forward for potentially more wheel faces coming in the future. But for now, we got that crap on lockdown. These things are awesome. Any number of different ways you could paint them up. You know, it's endless, dude. It's freaking your color. Anything you want to do, mix and match, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I will again be doing little paint demos and showing how to do the little paint jobs that I got. Try to add little cool details on these rigs. You know, just to something cool, dude. Something cool to put a little detail on your rig. Is it scale? No, but it does make it fun to put a cool little body on it and let it rip, dude. Let it rip. So here we go. In the freaking medium, the littlest guy on the rocks, we're running Slamos with brass, MOFO brass inserts. You can pick those up on the Etsy store. They're just the Slamo faces. So they come in black. You obviously paint them any way you want to. They're 6-spoke. They're basically just replacements for the DDPs, UPWs, and whatever, just replacements for the faces in those wheel sets. So see the MOFO, UPWs, and DDPs to you know, fill those out. So just a cool little $20 deal. Maybe even running DDPs for a long time. You wanted something different. Well, try some Slamo faces. So if it's not obvious, the friggin' big boys are just on a completely different level. On a course especially small like this, it's gonna probably be a little bit slower. Being heavy, the rig is made heavy to be precise, right? And being precise, you're probably not gonna be going real fast. And actually not at all. So the whole point is that you would be an amazing slow crawling experience. And if you could tell, these things are absolutely precision, running oops tires, dude. Ultra high precision, dude. That's what we run on the Rattlers, trying to get the wheels to do exactly what we want, having the right amount of grip, having the right amount of slip, having the right amount of just a precision in our turning. That is the most important. And then just keeping it going. Here we go, gate 4. Looking freaking good, dude. Oh my gosh. See, look at him go, dude. It's just, this rig is badass. It's just these tires, when they don't like the rocks, they just spin. Also, he's guinea pig. We're learning. So, and look, we got, no, we cleaned this one. We cleaned it. It was scary. From this angle, it looked like we were going to get it. We did not get this gate. So, I'm sorry that you did not win this battle, Cecil. It's certainly not that the long is not the not worthy of the task, but it was my first run. I was stressed AF getting the first run done, just under the gun, just trying to. I was like, oh yeah, I can get it done, dude.
Freaking, we gonna lose to a little
each
guy.
Second ticking by, getting closer to 5 o'clock, and oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, dude, look at the little buggy go. Too easy. It's just too easy. Let's go, Slayer Mono. So this mono is set up in long plus, but you know, the most fun Trixies is running on an XL plus, or just XL or XL plus on the mono. It definitely makes it better. And then the Evo, I would run just the XLs. Well, you got to try it. You got to try it, all the configurations, and find your favorite. So the Evo, dude, so much for the Evo. All these, everything but the mono and the TRX. We have 3 Evos. These are all Evos. We have 2 new Evo options actually for you. We have an Evo Light chassis, which is just the front and rear chopped off. And then we have a new, I'm trying to determine if I want to go with Viper or Prime. I've been going back and forth. I think it's going to be the Evo Prime. So it's the same thing, dude. Or Evo Viper. It's just the minimal, you know, minimal cage. It's freaking crazy looking. It does look like a Viper, so we may go with that. So I don't know, dude. I've bounced back and forth. So here we go, dude. Look at the little guy just freaking tearing it up. Again, medium. Too easy, dude. It's too easy for him. It's just as long as you can make the transitions. Just got to be careful when it does get big. But then when you watch this guy, dude, it's not that it's hard. It's just slower, right? You got to be slow, precise, go exactly. Put the wheel, use your elbows, keep them, keep like the progression, the roll forward, a little bit of momentum, dude. And these big boys are the shiznit. If it doesn't show that they're just ultra precision, you know, we're running 7-inch gates. So that is a 195 millimeter rig, right? This would be 155 Gladiator wheelbase. So you know, you could tell the difference, obviously, and then the other one's 145. So we're 40 millimeters longer than this one, 50 millimeters longer than the other one, and just you can just see the difference. So obviously, it'd be much easier if we were running a proportional gate for the bigger ones. We'd probably be at least at a 7.5, you know, and if not an 8-inch gate for when you start going crazy, you know, but it shows, dude. We ran 7-inch gates, bro. These all were right at 7 inches when they were set. Potentially they got a little bit moved, but they all should have been right at 7 inches. So there you go, bro. Looking freaking good. Oh my gosh, look at this one. This was the only gate I hit with the medium guy, and it was just my bad. I was trying to show off. I literally was trying to hug that corner and just effed it up. That was my fault. Only gate from the medium. Dude, look at him go. Too easy. The Slamos look dope. Let's go, bro. All right, let's see what you got for us on the turn, Mr. Mono. This section right here is just nasty little chunk. You definitely got to be careful where you put your tires, because it very easily could be, you know, caught up or flipped over very, very easily. So you just got to pay attention. You know, make sure you watch where you're going, dude. Freaking A. Here we go in the mono. Putting in work, dude. Putting it in work. Again, with the mono, with the weight, you got to keep it slow. You know, with just with the Trixies, you gotta keep it slow. Put the tires where they go, and it will continue rolling forward. Don't put them where they go, and you will start to spin. Look at these shots, freaking nasty, nasty. So, looking good, dude. I hope you guys are having a great, you had a great weekend. I hope that you guys are off to a good start on your week, man. So definitely check out the freaking Etsy store. Put in a bunch of work. We're adding continual information. We're always expanding, always growing, always trying to get better. So here we go into gate 7. This is another one that we took the normal line that I would try to, or a more normal line that I would try to run through here in nastiness, just trying to test the rig and whatever. But then I didn't quite hit that right. And then also hit the gate. So there you go. Terrible. So we learned from the mistake. What do you got to do? Go off to the right and approach that and step better. So that's just the way it goes. It's just the way it goes sometimes when you're the guinea pig, when you're the first guy out on the rocks. It would have been much more fair had I run him again, but I just did not have the time. So that's the way it goes, dude. And when you're trying to show rigs off like this, we're running one after the other. On one hand, it is a little difficult to run different rigs. You know, they have a little bit different setup, but all these are pretty close within what they could do, you know, and what they are, except for when you start going to the Trixies. That's a little bit different. So let's go medium, little guy. Look at the guy putting in work. Again, this is a stock STX24 housing. Ooh, nice save. This is a stock STX24 housing. Look at all the steering that we are able to achieve. If you are not able to get that steering with your current setup, holler at your boy, Josh, Texoma RC. I can show you how to get that thing tricked out. We have a special steering link and knuckles to put on there, dude. Keep them rolling. And since we don't have brass, we are running 4 tungsten slugs underneath the servo. Let's go, dude. That's 2 ounces, bro. 2 ounces. Here we go, Trixies, for the easiness, bro. Just take it easy. Use your elbows. Use your steering. Oh my gosh. See, what these rigs are made for is this right here, right? Slow crawling. Look at the nasty, dude. It's just made to work, right? This thing right here is made to work. Obviously, this is not a fair battle. And anybody who said 48mm front links is the ultimate in breakover, you never drove a TRX Prime. I think those fronts are like 63mm, you know, and that thing is just savage, bro. It's on a whole new level, dude. We did not play by the rules. It's just the Prime, dude. Freaking started with Optimus. Optimus Prime. Here we go. I think we got this one clean. Again, so where this should be, you should have your rear end off to the right. I'm definitely too close to this close gate. Please don't hit the gate. Please don't hit the gate. Please don't hit the gate. Oh my gosh, we made it look savage. Here we go, coming in the medium plus. See how much farther over the rear end is? Much easier, cleaner. We didn't even make it look hard. Here we go, same thing, starting out wide, coming in closer. Good angle, lift it up. Great job, dude, too easy. Same thing, bro, everybody learned. So we didn't hit the gate with the first one, but it's little things like that, just making sure that you set the gate up properly, and all of a sudden the gate's easy. When you don't set it up, it's a huge struggle, just like we struggled on gate 1 with the first rig. We just didn't understand the setup and exactly how to hit it, and cost us a gate. So paying attention, understanding those things, and you know, on your first go, if there's no example, see, and also don't be afraid to reset, especially when reverses don't cost you anything. You know, just reset, take the time. It's better to be in the proper position than to sit and struggle with something that's not going to work out for you. You know, your running gates is not the time to force it, right? Again, if it comes down to a single point and you are counting reverses, and you know, I could see and that you would maybe want to try something, but at the same time, the difference is 1 point or 2 points versus 10 points. So that's a huge swing when you're battling good drivers. So that's a great, clean, freaking gate. That one was a little bit harder with the big boy. Just with the wrap around, the tire wanted to be there, definitely had to be in the correct position. So again, this guy just does not like, these tires do not like the range at all, bro. It's just the way that it goes. Again, when you put them on like the concrete, they actually did really well. Savage, bro. You can tell I've done that before. Great job. Here we go. And again, once it's set up and you're in the correct position, the gate becomes easy. Here we go. Coming down into gate 9, dude. In the medium buggy. Let's go. Slayer Evo, bro. Slayer Evo is got to be one of the coolest chassis I ever made, just being already having 4 body options and a super minimalist mini truck. It's not really a truck, it's more like a freaking roll bar.
It's a hard transition. That wasn't,
but you know what I'm saying, when you're going minimal, might as well, dude. It's just there to protect the electronics and the motor, and it's made for abuse. It's made to flip, dude. I can't wait to show all of this stuff off, bro. I have so many things that, like, when I thought about overloading, like, or thought about showing off, I've overloaded. So here we go again in the medium coming up, dude. The trenchers don't have any problem with this place. They love the range. Trenchers are great tires. Got to be one of the best in the under 60 class, or at least in the mid 57s. Got to be one of the best tires all around. Making it look easy in the Trixies, putting it in the correct place. The Klingons definitely do well on the range. So they're not the greatest ever, but they do very well. Clean on sticky range, they are phenomenal. So, but that only comes once in a rain and in a clean tire. So here we go, dude. The XHX is struggling a little bit, but at the same time continuing to put down power. We're just being slow, particular. Look at the oops, dude. Ultra high precision tires. That's how we run it, dude. Wheels. Wheel sets. Ultra high precision. Coming into gate 2. Oh, look at the slip. It just keeps pushing. It doesn't want the turn. Nice bailout. Great job. Nice save. But now we got to go back up the hill. Let's go, dude. This thing just... Does he want it? Does he want it? Does he want it? Let's go. So finally we up there, but now we going the wrong way. Now what are you going to do, bro? Hit him up with a little reverse key. Let's go, dude. Okay. Last gate, dude. Can we make the final gate clean in the Slayer Evo long truggy? Let's go. Great job. Great finish, freaking Cecil. I know you'll get him next time, dude. It's just you were a guinea pig, bro. You'll get him next time. You just didn't see all the tricks. That's all right. We learned from you, and we beat you because of it. That's all right, dude. Here we go. Coming up in the medium plus to finish. We went around the backside and did all this. Look at him coming down. We had a freaking clean run going. And then, oh my gosh. Dude. Those are the ones that get me. It's not really an easy gate, but it's just one of those things. The transition through there as the angles, very, very hard to see how that comes down if you did not already know and try it once before. The way that it transitions through there. It's just very hard. Maybe doesn't look like it on camera, but it just does not track where you think that it's going to coming down off of this. And also each of the different wheelbases definitely take it differently. So a bit of an obstacle. So for the medium, dude, too easy, bro. It's like, why were we, if it wasn't for this mistake at the end, that was the cleanest run by far. Also the fastest run for sure in the medium. The shortest rig got the cleanest run. And like I've always said, if he can make it, he's the easiest and the best to go to. So there, I was just trying to be crazy. Literally, I was going to pull off and hang on the side and then try to wiggle around. And instead, I fell. So it's just my bad. We had a clean run going until gate 1 with the Trixies on a mono TS1. But see, I was going to try to do this and then kind of wiggle down and whatever, dude. It was going to be nasty, but that's why you don't try to do stupid extra stuff flip style while you're running gates. But we got to do something to show off why the Trixies are on here. And again, so this happened. I didn't realize this whole run. I was not running the rear band in this deal when I put the cage on, so I did not put the band back on. So there you go. We ran this whole thing as well as we did, with no rear band. It wasn't really crazy for this guy, and the flex did kind of help us out. But right there, we probably could potentially make that with the band, putting a little bit more pressure down, being a little bit more stable. But anyways, let's see if we can not mess this gate up. So again, this is, for the longer rigs, this transition coming through here, how the rig tracks is not the way that you would think that it tracks. So here we go. Last time we hit the right one. And now we hit the left one.
Are you kidding me, dude?
Gate. So there you go, dude. There's a whole freaking lineup. You know what to do. Rip till you flip.